Welcome to Eerie Bites of History, your daily serving of strange bites of the past. Today, we have a particle that defies physics, a spy who danced with death, and a ship that vanished into the mist, all of which happened on October 15th. Let's begin. On October 15th, 1991, high above the quiet plains of Utah, the night sky shimmered with stars, distant, eternal, and silent. But that night, something impossible fell to the earth. At the University of Utah's Fly Eye Observatory, scientists detected a sudden flash in the upper atmosphere, a burst of light so faint it only lasted an instant. Yet, the data that came in, it revealed something that defied belief. A single proton, traveling almost at light speed, had struck our planet with a force 40 million times greater than anything humanity had ever created in a particle accelerator. They called it the "oh my god" particle. Because they saw the numbers, that's all that anyone could say. It wasn't a meteor, nor a gamma burst. It was a lone particle, a microscopic messenger from the farthest reaches of the cosmos. But where had it come from? No known star, black hole, or galaxy could have accelerated it at such a monstrous energy. Even our most powerful theories of physics began to break apart under the weight of this mystery. If that particle had been the size of a baseball, it could have leveled a city. But it wasn't. It was smaller than an atom, visible to the naked eye, yet carrying the energy of a falling brick. It collided with our atmosphere, splintering into a cascade of subatomic debris, a shower of light and death that vanished before anyone could see it. To this day, no one knows how or why it came. Some believe it was born from the death of a distant star, others whisper of darker theories, that it crossed through the dimensions from somewhere outside of our universe entirely. That night, the sky reminded us of something unsettling, that space is not silent. It watches, it reaches, and sometimes it strikes back. The universe threw a single proton our way, and it carried more energy than any machine we've ever built. Maybe it's a way of showing off. Maybe that one tiny particle was a reminder that for all our science and certainty, space still has secrets, and it's not done surprising us yet. On October 15th, 1917, the morning air outside the Vincennes prison in France was thick with mist and tension. A woman wrapped in a long dark coat was led through the fog to a small field where 12 soldiers waited with rifles in hand. The world knew her by a dangerous name, Matahari. Once she dazzled audiences across Europe, an exotic dancer cloaked in mystery, performing for generals, diplomats, and kings. When war engulfed the continent, her beauty became her curse. Both claimed she was working for the other side, a double agent who seduced men and sold them for gold. Yet the truth was far murkier. Much of the evidence against her was circumstantial. Letters, whispers, code phrases that may have meant nothing at all. Some say she was not a spy, only a scapegoat for a paranoid government desperate for a victory. But by the time she faced the judges, her fate was already sealed. As the soldiers raised their rifles, Matahari refused a blindfold. She looked them in the eyes, calm, defiant, eerily serene. The command was given, and the shots rang through the morning fog, and the woman who once mesmerized Europe crumpled to the earth. Witnesses claim that she fell, and a faint smile lingered on her lips, as if she knew a secret none of them would ever know. Was she truly a traitor, or just another ghost of wartime hysteria? She built her fame on performance and illusion, and in the end, her death even became a show. Maybe that was her final act, the dancer who died standing tall, forever caught between seduction, secrets, and the shadows. On October 15th, 1976, the Atlantic Ocean was deceptively calm as the Brazilian cargo ship Sylvia Ossa cut through the waves, hauling tons of iron ore to the next port. 37 men were aboard, used to long, quiet nights in the open sea. But somewhere about 140 nautical miles west of Bermuda, the ship sailed into silence and never came out. No distress calls, no SOS, no radar blips showing a struggle or an explosion. One moment the ship was there, and the next, she was simply gone. Days later, the search teams only found a dark oil slick drifting in the waves and an overturned lifeboat, empty, weathered, and eerily clean, as if it was untouched by human hands. Not a single body, nor trace of cargo or wreckage. It was as if the Atlantic had opened up and swallowed the vessel whole. Though the disappearance happened just outside the Bermuda Triangle, many link it to that cursed stretch of ocean, a place where ships simply vanish, compasses spin, and time itself seems to fracture. Investigators scouted records, radar logs, and weather data, but nothing explained how the massive cargo ship could have vanished without leaving a sound. To this day, the ocean keeps its secrets, and no wreckage has ever been found. The Sylvia Ossa remains another of Atlantic's haunting disappearances, a ghost ship swallowed by the deep. The ocean has a long memory, and it never gives back what it truly wants to keep. Like your history snack-sized? Drop us a comment with your favorite bite and subscribe. Join us daily for your eerie dose of the past.